In this video, I'm going to walk you through the AI Site Builder feature. If you are building websites for local businesses, you're going to absolutely love this feature. It's designed to be a prospecting feature and to give you the ability to bring something of value to the conversation immediately with your prospect. To get started, you click on the AI Site Builder tab, which I've already done. You're going to see a page that looks very similar to this. What you do is you just click on New Search, and you type in the type of business that you're looking for, the city, and the state. And when you go ahead and hit search, you're going to come back with results similar to this here. So here you can see I've looked for plumbers in Denver, Colorado. Just to save some time, I'm going to use this search that we've already done. What I can do is I can roll down the list. When this says no websites in Google Business Profile, that means that I have 45 businesses that are plumbers located in or around Denver, Colorado, that don't have a website listed in their Google Business Profile. As I scroll down the list, I can see a little bit of information that we have for them. If they haven't claimed their GMB profile, if you want to go directly to the Google Business listing of where we source that information, you can click that button there. If we have, we're going to guess at their Facebook profile. If we think that we've got a good guess at their Facebook profile, we'll give you that link so that you can click that and find more information about the business. And then finally, this little Google button, if they have a phone number listed, it'll be filled in like this, and you can click that button to do a Google search on their phone number. And why would you want to do that? Just because a company doesn't have a website listed in their Google Business Profile, sometimes they actually do have a website. Maybe it's on their Facebook page. Even when I find them on the Facebook page, if I click on them, I realize that they go to a 404 page or something like that. But if you want to do a little bit more research just to validate and verify that they don't have a website, using these buttons to do a little bit of searching will be really helpful for you. As you can see, this first one, we've got an address for them. This one here, we have an address and we also have a phone number. This one here, I only have a phone number. So keep in mind, whatever data is listed in their Google Business Profile, we'll go ahead and pull through. The more information that they have, right, the better, the easier it is to research them, all those types of things. Let's get started. So if you want to contact Denver Plumbing Solutions, let's just say we've done all of our research and we say, you know what, we're going to go ahead and build them a website. It's really simple and easy to do. All you have to do is click on Build a Site. And we're going to be adding more, are starting to include some templates that you can use. You can also custom load your own templates. Anything that we provide is going to have an ML in front of it. So we know that we're dealing with plumbers. I'm going to go ahead and use the provided template from our service and have plumbers here in front of it. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on Build Site. And what you notice is that 45 went down to 44. So we're going to work this list down to 0. And then the sites created, I had created one previously. The second one, now you can see that we've just started is being created here. And so what I want to do is just show you a little bit more on how this works. So I'm going to scroll down the list. I'm going to go ahead and find another one, and we're going to call this a plumber again. And I'm going to go ahead and build the site. So now I've got 1 built, 2 being built. And I'm just going to start showing you here in the system what these look like. I went ahead and clicked on that first URL, and here's the name of the business up top. And what we're going to do is we're going to go out to the internet. We're going to research this business and we're going to write about them with really custom content. As you go through all this, you're going to see all of this information that we've put on here is all written by AI. It takes about 45 seconds for this whole thing to finish and complete. And as we go through it, we're going to write an About Us section. If we can find out information about their team or the owner, we'll oftentimes write about that. We figure out 3 services that they're really well known for. We put titles of those services. We write about those services. And then we go ahead and find customer quotes. These are real customer quotes that were listed in their Google Business Profile. So they're things that they're going to be very familiar with. We give you a little bit more content on why they should use that service, right? Why shouldn't they delay using that service? We will pull in the Google Business reviews as they're written on their Google Business Profile. And then we also go ahead and populate a Q&A section for them. So we give you 3 questions and 3 answers. And as you scroll down a little bit more, we do try to personalize this as much as we can. So you'll see, hey, it's proudly serving the Denver and surrounding areas. We put their business on a map. They're going to be familiar with seeing that as well. And what we're really trying to do is just make this website look and feel like their own. Keep in mind, again, this is mainly designed to be a prospecting piece so that if you want to reach out to somebody and say, hey, I couldn't find your website, so I went ahead and built you one, you're going to be able to do that in 45 seconds and then determine if they're interested in moving forward with your website and with your services. And so as you can see, the other two sites I built are finished loading. So I'm going to go ahead and open these sites up here and show them to you as well. All right, and so you can see on this first one I'm showing you, the business name has changed. All the information on here has changed. The template is exactly the same. You can reuse that over and over again. It starts talking about their business. We're going to have 3 different services here that they're known for, and we're going to write about them. We're also going to include additional customer quotes. All this context and text is going to be different. Here's different reviews because these are reviews for their business. Here's different FAQs, again, that are custom written for that business. Still serving the Denver area. Map is going to be different, obviously, because they're located in a different place. And if I go ahead and click on this other site here, now you can see it's Denver Plumbing and Solutions. And we could do this all day long. We could create as many of these sites as we want to or need to. Each one takes under a minute to do. And you'll see that they're all going to have a very similar look and feel. So I'll go back to our platform here. And now what I want to show you is a way that we can reach out to them. So we do have their address in all of these. I handpicked those on purpose. What you can also do is we can send them a postcard, and we have a special template in our system. And what you're going to see is we're going to go ahead and start building that postcard to send to the business. And just to show you how this works with other niches, I'm going to let this one build. We'll come back to that here in just a moment. I changed the drop-down menu to a different niche that I've worked on. And so I've got lawn care here in Detroit, Michigan. I've already built them websites, and I'm going to show you what those look like here now as well. I'm going to click on these and go ahead and open them up. So here's the first one. We put the name of the business on top. We give them a headline, talk about their business a bit, do the About Us section. Here in this particular template, we've got a form on here so they can see what that would look like. We have different services that they're known for laid out here as well. And as you go through the site here, you're going to notice some very similar look and feel to things. Here's their Google business reviews and the FAQs I always put towards the bottom with their business on a map. Now, same exact thing, but a different one. And again, these are lawn care. You can see they had a phone number listed, so we went ahead and populated that. And going down the page, we're going to have a very similar experience, but this one is going to be written in the context with their business reviews for the customer that we built this site for. Now, one thing I talked about was the postcards, and I want to show you here in our platform what they look like. And so I just went ahead and opened up a postcard. Now, this is the Family Yard Man. The Family Yard Man website was right here. And what the postcard is and what we did is we grab a screenshot of the top section of this. So imagine you're this business owner and you open up your mail one day, and inside of your mail, you have a nice glossy 6x9 postcard that shows up with your name on it, your phone number on it, a whole About Us section. Hopefully that gets you curious, and you flip over and it says, hey, I couldn't find your website, so I went ahead and built you one. Now, if they click on this URL or go to this QR code, then they will be able to see the full version of the website. Here's the exact same thing for this particular business, where we went ahead and built a postcard for them as well. So you can see it's the same thing with all just different content. Now, each one of these postcards are printed on demand, put into the mail, mailed first class, and fully tracked. You don't have to do anything more other than click the button to build the postcard, and just like that, it'll go out in the mail. And to show you the first postcard that I built, here is one for the plumber website. Same thing, we got the name of the business on the top, and then on the back, same idea here. It says, hey, I couldn't find your website, so I went ahead and built you one. You can customize all the text on this postcard, on the back of the postcard. Obviously, this is a postcard that I would build more out on. You can adjust the size of the QR code, all those types of things to really personalize this postcard for your and to give whatever message it is that you want to have there on the card itself. Now, one other thing I want to show you before we take off and in this video here is this is websites that don't have a G&B profile. We also have this thing called Site Scout, and you can see there's 46 sites here where you can scroll through and see a live screenshot of a business's website. And sometimes you can see a page that's just not there anymore, or clearly has an error, or looks like it was built in 1990 and could use a refresh. And so we'll give you the ability to quickly scan through those sites as well. And if you find a site here that looks like it could use a refresh, then clearly you can reach out to them and go ahead and rebuild them a new site through our platform as well. We talked a bit about the postcards. I want to bring this thing home and show you that on the QR code analytics, anytime somebody visits one of those pages, it'll give you the name of the business, and it'll tell you how many times they visited, and it'll give you the date of the last time that they visited. So that'll give you the opportunity to go ahead and reach out to them as soon as they start scanning that postcard and they're taking a look at it. then you'll know to go ahead and reach out to that business and to talk to them about that service. All right, that is the AI site builder here in our platform. If you have any questions, please do reach out and connect with us. Thanks so much.